Wow, that's a lot of books you got there. Hi, hello, welcome to Library Lovely. Did you find everything that you needed? Yes. Well, I am super glad that you did. Let me see what you got. Is this your first time here? Yes? Oh, it's so lovely to have new customers, of course. So, since you're new here, I think I'm obligated to tell you our policies here. If you're not sure if you want to purchase a book, you can absolutely rent it for 12 days, read it, see how you like it, and then you can come back here after those 12 days are done, or even between those days, and you can see if you want to purchase the book or just want to return it because it didn't pique your interest at all. So let's go through your pile and let's see which ones are you going to purchase and which ones are you going to do the free trial, or yeah, do the free trial of 12 days. Okay? Well, that's great. Let's see what do we have here. How to Hack a Heartbreak by Christine Rockaway. Shall I read the synopsis? By day, Mel Strickland is an underemployed help desk tech at a startup incubator, Hatch, where she helps entitled programmers, hatchlings, who can even fix their own laptops but are apparently the next wave of startup geniuses. And by night, she goes on bad dates with misbehaving dudes she's matched with on the, I don't know how to read this word, ubiquitous. Ubiquitous? I'm sorry, English is not my first language. Dating app, Flutter. But after one male pick too many, Mel has had it. Using her brilliant coding skills, she designs an app of her own, one that allows users to log harassers and abusers in online dating space. It's called Jerk Alert, and it goes viral overnight. Mel is suddenly in way over her head. Worse still, her almost boyfriend, the dreamy Alex Hernandez, the only non-douchey guy at Hatch, has no idea she's the brains behind the app. Soon, Mel is faced with a terrible choice, one that could destroy her career, love life, and friendship, or change her life forever. The book is, as it says, by Christine Rockaway. And what it says about the author is that she is native New Yorker and recovering corporate software engineer. After working in the IT industry for far too many years, she finally traded the city for the surf and chased her dreams out to Southern California, where she spends her days happily writing stories instead of code. When she's not working, she enjoys spending time with her husband and son and planning her next big vacation. Even in here, there's like a website with her name on it. I imagine that it's her website. So after reading the synopsis, would you like to purchase it or just trial of 12 days? Trial of 12 days? Okay, great. Let me quickly, let's put this aside. Let me grab my things because I can't see. Okay. There we go. So let's put this book aside. Do you have like a bag where you can put your books in? Yes? Great, then let me put it here. You can take it back. Okay, great. Now, what else do we have here? Oh. One last stop. Sometimes love stops you in your tracks. This is interesting. Oh, this is from the writer of Red, White, and Royal Blue. It's like her second book, I think. This writer, Casey Quiston. Let's read the synopsis, shall we? For cynical 23-year-old August, moving to New York is supposed to prove her right, that things like magic and cinematic love stories don't exist, and the only smart way to go through life is alone. She can't imagine how waiting tables at a 24-hour pancake diner and moving in with too many weird roommates could possibly change that. And there's certainly no chance of her subway commute being anything more than a daily trudge through boredom and electrical failures. But then there's this gorgeous girl on the train, Jane. Dazzling, charming, mysterious, impossible Jane. Jane with her rough edges and swoopy hair and soft smile, showing up in a leather jacket to save August's morning when she needs it most. August's subway crush becomes the best part of her day, but pretty soon she discovers that there's one big problem. Jane doesn't just look like an old school punk rocker. She's literally displaced in time from the 1970s. And August is going to have to use everything she tried to leave in her own past to help Jane. Maybe it's time to start believing in some things after all. This book seems really interesting. I imagine this is August. And this is Jane. So, after reading the synopsis, would you like to purchase the book? Or would you like to do the 12 trial days, whatever? Purchase it. That's amazing. That's great. Let me put it here while I type. Oh. Okay, so I will give you the total later on. So I'll put this over here so you can put it in your bag. Okay, what else do we got? Oh wow, Bad Dreams and Other Stories. Author of The Past, Tessa Hadley. This book seems kind of interesting. Look at the side of it. Like mismatching pages. That's great. There's no synopsis of this. I guess it's like a lot of short stories, but it seems really great. You would like to purchase it? Of course, let me put this here. And I will quickly there we go. I'll put this here. What else do you have? Oh, that's amazing! Red, White, and Royal Blue. You'll have the two books of the author. That's amazing. That's great. Wanna read the synopsis? Great. Let's do it. What happens when America's first son falls in love with the Prince of Wales? Ooh, this sounds juicy. Sounds juicy. Okay. Let's see. When his mother became president of the United States, Alex Claremont Diaz was promptly cast as the American equivalent of a young royal. Handsome, charismatic, genius. His image is purely millennial marketing gold for the White House. There's only one problem. Alex has beef with an actual prince, Henry, across the pond. And when the tabloids get a hold of photos involving Alex/Henry's altercation, US/British relations take a turn for the worse. Heads of family and state and other handlers devise a plan for damage control, stage a truce between the two rivals. What at first begins as a fake, Instagrammable friendship grows deeper and more dangerous than either Alex or Henry could have imagined. Soon, Alex finds himself hurtling into a secret romance with a surprisingly unstuffy Henry that could derail the presidential campaign and upend two nations. It raises the question, can love save the world after all? Where do we find the courage of and the power to be the people we are meant to be? And how can we learn to let our true colors shine through? I will advise you to purchase this. Purchase it from now. Like, stay with it. Stay with it. This is juicy. I imagine that this is Alex and this is Henry. Oh, true love isn't always diplomatic. Purchase? That's great. That's amazing. I will again put it right here to type, and then you can put it in your bag. Okay, great. Oh crap. There we go. Great, you can have it back. Okay, that's amazing. Anyway, anything else? Oh, the Song of Achilles. Are you sure? I've heard a lot of people crying about this book. Sure. You want for the Shelf Day free trial? Of course. Do you want me to read the synopsis? Yes. Great. A tale of god and goddesses, kings and queens, immortal fame, and the human heart. Achilles, the best of all Greeks, son of the cruel sea goddess Thetis, I'm sorry that I'm butchering it, and the legendary king Peleus. Look, this is why reading is important, especially if you're self-taught of a second language. Is strong, swift, and beautiful, irresistible to all who meet him. Patroclus is an awkward young prince exiled from his homeland after an act of shocking violence. Brought together by chance, they force an inseparable bond, despite risking the god's wrath. They are trained by the centaur Chiron, in the arts of war and medicine. But when word comes that Helen of Sparta has been kidnapped, all the heroes of Greece are called upon to lay siege to Troy in her name. Seduced by the promise of a glorious destiny, Achilles joins their cause, and torn between love and fear for his friend, Patroclus follows. Little do they know that the cruel fates will test them both as never before and demand a terrible sacrifice. Are you sure? Okay, if you're gonna come for the, to check out the 12 days, you have to tell me how the book goes, okay? You definitely have to tell me how the book goes. Again, put it over here. I'll type some things and then I'll give you the total. There we go. Total is $48 with 97 cents. Yes. Will that be with card? Okay. Do you have it there? Okay. Thank you very much. And that will be it. I guess I'll see you in 12 days. Be sure to tell me how it goes. Okay? I hope you liked your experience here at Library Lovely. And again, apart from the 12 days trials, I hope to see you here soon. Bye!